We're here a little later than usual, but we're here.
Okay.
Rogue review time, baby.
Rogue.
Just getting 1-2 word replies from you right now.
I'm not well. I'm sick. I apologize, everybody, if I'm a little bit flat.
Well, you sound it. You're like,
I was doing the live stream yesterday. I was just wiping my nose the whole time. I was like, this is just not fun to watch.
I think it was fun to watch.
Oh,
I love watching people in misery.
You're too sweet. Oh, that was a bit of a strike in my head. You know when you get head colds?
Yeah.
Anyways,
we're here to review Rogue today, which is going to be awesome. Bit of a change of pace this week. Connor and I have been getting up, and he's been coming around my house. We've been watching it together. Connor slightly overslept a little bit this week, and then I just happened to be talking to my dad.
This week? The whole week?
All week.
All week, I've just overslept.
But I just happened to be like talking to my dad, and he was like, "Oh, do I have to watch the other ones if I watch this one?" And I was like, "Probably not." And he was like, all right, and then just walked into the theater room, and I was like, I guess I'm watching it with my dad then.
I love this.
So that was the first episode of Shooty's era that my dad's watched. He's watched the 60th specials, but he's not watched any since Ruby Road onwards.
And he's a man of few words.
He's a man of few words. So I didn't get much out of him afterwards. He said, oh, that was all right. And then he said he didn't like the bird in the blue dress. He thought the VFX didn't look good on her.
Fair enough.
But he said he liked the look of the other birds. And that's pretty much the extent of our conversation about it.
Not sure about that.
Not sure about that bird. That bird. But yeah, and my dog sat on my lap watching it.
Watched it.
So
wow.
Different experience. Being able to sit on Twitter for 10 minutes whilst I was waiting for you to come over once you'd caught up and watched it. It was just a nice change of pace, I thought, rather than rushing in like we do with Dot and Bubble. Yeah. And we shit on it.
Yeah, and everyone hates us. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
It was fun watching it in my bed.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch it on just like computer or phone?
No, just on my TV.
Oh, you have a TV set up in your room now?
I've had a TV in my room for like years.
I don't know. I seem to remember the last time we spoke, you hadn't. Maybe you were just redoing your room or something.
No, I got a TV in my room.
This is so uninteresting compared to the Rogue.
I do, yeah. Yeah, I do. You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
So yeah, guys, we are actually going to review Rogue in a second, but make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at 50Doctor, on TikTok at 50Doctor, who subscribe. Absolutely subscribe if you haven't already. We're here every single Saturday and every single Tuesday to preview the upcoming episodes.
Yes.
And we want to hear from you, so write down your Rogue reviews down below. Give us hot takes. It doesn't have to be a straight up review. Just give us like a sentence like, oh, I really like this bit, or like just something a bit more niche.
Something that makes us want to click it.
They're fun for us to then react to. They're fun for us to then react to and then get talking about in our preview episodes on Tuesdays. Give us the reviews, ratings, whatever it is you do. We just want to feel the love.
50% podcast.
You're gonna have to definitely take the rain today because I'm a man of few words. Apparently, I'm like your dad. I'm a man of few words right now.
I like the bluebird.
I
don't like the bluebird.
You might have to talk the most, but
I think I do that a lot of the time, anyways.
But yeah, so you want to just jump straight into it?
Yeah, man. So Rogue. The Doctor and Ruby land in 1813, where guests at a duchess's party are being murdered and a mysterious bounty hunter called Rogue is about to change the Doctor's life forever. Bit of a stretch that, but I like it. It is directed by Ben Chazelle and written by Kate Herron and Bryony Redman.
I think my theory was correct.
Yeah,
I think
that's like a sexual...
Gay.
I
loved how gay it was.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Do you want to say your thoughts?
My thoughts is... I had so much fun with this episode. I think it took a little bit to find its feet, but then I think once it got going, I had a lot of fun. Probably the most fun I've had since people are going to shit on me since Space Babies.
Same, yeah.
And purely because like Boom and 73 Yards are much better episodes, but they're not the most fun episodes in the world.
Yeah.
Whereas this was like a Doctor Who run around.
Yeah.
And school reunion vibes.
Yeah.
I got like halfway through and I thought school reunion vibes where it's like, we don't have the best villain in the world here. It's pretty disposable. Kind of similar villains in a way. Krillitanes. And then like just the way it actually focuses a lot more on like character scenes.
Yeah.
And then in the last act, you sort of get Krillitanes on loose in the school at night, whereas the last act of this is like these fucking bird people loose in Bridgerton at night.
The cosplay.
I love the cosplay stuff. Even Ruby at the end, I was sort of like, oh, I bet she's not dead. I bet that is Ruby. And then
Poker face
Face
starts playing
plays.
on a violin.
But when I was like, it's gonna be a bit predictable if she's just like, nah, I'm just alive. I was just playing. But then she said, I was cosplaying, and I thought, oh fuck, that was good, just the right line. She cosplayed the cosplayers, and I just thought that was sick. Connor, what do you think of Bridgerton? Bridge who?
You want to hear me? You want to hear me say the impossible? Fuck! I thought it was fab.
Are you Clara Oswald? Because you just sounded like the impossible girl
girl
right now.
Hi, girl.
Woo!
Hi, girl.
Sister.
Look,
You liked it a lot.
I thought this was just a great time. Okay. Call me Gus. I
Gus?
thought I don't know.
Gus.
I had a great time. I slapped my knee. I threw my fist in the air. I loved it. What do you want me to say? I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I loved how gay it was.
Are you going to be a Bridgerton fan now?
No. God, no.
We are Bridgerton fans for today and today only.
For today only. But man, it was just, I had such a great time.
Yeah.
God, we're so alike with these reviews these days. People are going to not like it. They want us to have conflict. But I agree. Maybe first 5 minutes, I was like, But man, I slipped into this like a cheap pair of slippers.
Yeah.
I was in it, man. I loved it. I had so much fun with this.
I'd say like the second act, I sort of started to get a little bit worried. I thought like, we'd really not done anything with the villain. I actually forgot what the threat was at one point. But I was enjoying the scenes, but I was like, as like a cohesive episode, where are we going with this? And then they sort of turned it on the right amount where it's like, yeah, they're pretty fodder villains. Like, I'm not going to be wanting them to come back anytime too soon. The bird people.
Birds.
The bird man.
Buy a bird.
But at the same time, it was like just fun. And like, it was nice to set up Rogue.
Rogue. Look, I don't know what, like, you're going to be like, after what you said last week and how much shit you gave last week, you're going to be like, what is this man? Like, what pleases him? How do you please this man when it comes to Doctor Who? Because you know what? I loved the villains.
You loved them?
I thought they were great.
They were cool.
I just loved them.
But like, I thought they were missing for the first half of the story, which I don't really care.
I've seen people be like, those villains suck. I loved them. I thought they were just fun.
Yeah,
Like,
they were fun. I don't have a
they were
problem with
just
the
bird
villain
people.
themselves. I'm just saying for like half the episode, they weren't in it.
I didn't care.
All right, fair.
I loved it.
This is the conflict people
This
want.
is the conflict. It was gay. It was Bridgerton.
Yeah.
I was there for it. Okay.
We probably underestimated how Bridgerton this episode was going to be. Like,
Did we?
yeah, well, we said they'd say it 4 times.
Oh,
I think they
okay.
said it more than 4 times. The fact that like,
I think they said it twice, didn't they?
nah. They said it twice in the trailer, but then
Excuse me,
there was
I
like a
guess
few more in the episode where they're like, oh, they're cosplaying Bridgerton or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Look, it's cringe, but I'm there for it, baby.
didn't mind it. I thought it was
I'm there
fun.
for it, baby.
When they first started going, oh, they love like cosplaying and stories or whatever, I was like, this is going to be really cringe, isn't it? This is going to take such a turn. But my God, they pulled it off. For some reason, it all just clicked for me and it all worked.
These lovely ladies.
This shit should be cringe as fuck. But you
I
know
know.
what?
That's
It's not.
what I don't get. Like, I think I should kind of dislike it. But I slapped my knee. I threw my fist in the air. I was just so happy watching it. I was happy as Larry watching it. I just had such a good time.
Shall we walk through it a little bit?
Sure.
Cold open.
Can you do it, please? Because
I sure will.
I hated the cold open. I was like, what's this shit?
Yeah, I sort of thought that
This-
too.
And it was the clip they released.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
had my dad next to me and I was like, just hand over my dad's
Yeah,
eyes. I
Wayne
was
Wayne
like,
was checking his watch.
don't worry about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so cold open, we got the 2 little characters walking down, and it's the first introduction of like a shape-shifting alien. They steal the form of the people they kill, which like it's not like the most original idea in the world.
Zygon.
Yeah, for a second I was like, are these guys going to be Zygons, or Routons? But then I remembered the trailer had fucking bird people in
Yeah,
it.
the Routons. Like, they're from Classic Who. Who are they again?
Sontaran's greatest foe.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Roll the title sequence. What I just loved was just being halfway through the adventure at the start. Like, there's no like, where should we go? Oh wow, look,
Anywhere.
we're in Bridgerton land. It was just like,
They're
oh, we're
dancing.
mid dance.
Sorry.
My only slight problem with that counter argument is that this season we've had like no TARDIS scenes, but then we did get the moment later on with the Doc and Jonathan Groff. But we'll get to
God.
that in time. What do you think of the opening, Bridgerton? Let's go.
It was very sexual, wasn't it? I was there for it.
The opening.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I thought, Ruby's dancing earrings is something that should make me fucking pissed off. I slap my knee.
Is that going to be an answer to everything?
I'm sorry.
Connor, what do you think of this? I slapped my knee.
I slapped my knee. I loved
fist
it.
pumped the air.
I fist pumped the air. I thought it was so dumb, but I loved it. And it comes back later with the fighting mode.
I know.
It's such plot armor, but I was like,
I loved it.
God.
Armor me up. Armor me up.
I was just like, oh, why not?
Why not, mate?
Yeah, I guess it's a kind of funny. Like, I didn't even question how they knew how to dance, but they gave us a reason.
Yeah, I didn't need to know that. But,
I didn't need to know, but
they
I
needed to
guess-
set it up for Ruby fighting at the end.
I guess that it worked for me in that sense. Yeah. No.
And we meet fucking some dirty dog who's talking to Ruby in a dirty dog way.
What's his name? Lord
Fuckwit.
Farquaad approaches.
And she gives him, she's like, oh, I'd fucking glass you at the fucking, at the
Pub
Whale
if
and
I-
Ale,
it
mate.
is- yeah. The Whale and Ale.
Sorry, that's a pub somewhere.
Whale and
That's a
Ale.
pub somewhere around us. We
Oh
will
my
not dox our
God.
location, but there is a pub.
Yeah, they would glass him at the Whale and Ale.
Yeah, which is definitely a type of place. I was there last
Yeah,
night.
You
and
probably would get glassed there. Yeah, I was there last week as well.
I was there last night. That's what I said.
I know, I was there last week. as
Oh,
well,
I
though.
thought you were like, yeah, I was too.
No, I was saying I was there last week.
Oh, did you see Ruby fucking
No, I didn't.
glass smash?
I did not see.
stab?
I did not see Ruby Sunday glass in Lord
Glass in-
Bridgerton.
Well, that's what happens. But there's also some interference with her earrings, and the doc's like, all right, well, you go have some fun, Rubes, and I'm gonna have a look to see who the fuck this guy is. This ominous man staring over that my Sonic is leading me to. Immediate sexual tension, immediate brooding,
Yeah.
and those two just go off on an episode of their own. And then Ruby goes off with this girl who is about to have some fucking illegal sex.
Why is it legal?
Nah, it's just like scandalism. Like that's what they were saying in Bridgerton. It's like it's all
God, it was
scandalous.
so Bridgerton.
It was so Bridgerton.
This is so Bridgerton.
So Ruby was about to watch some people fuck, and then she knocked over some books, which I thought was quite funny.
Plot armor.
Got to do it. Armor me up.
Butter me up, baby. Yeah.
And so they sort of have their own little adventure,
Yeah.
which is just Ruby, I guess, telling this young lady to find her own worth.
And that she can glass people if she wants to.
Yeah, at the Whale and Ale.
At the Whale and Ale. if she wants to. If she wants to. Justice for the Whale and Ale.
Yeah, please.
Can we talk about Rogue and the Doctor?
Yeah, let's go down that path.
Let's go
do
down that gay path.
Oh, mate.
God, I loved how gay it was.
We go to the spaceship.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
I just can't get you out of my head. So they can afford that, but they can't afford.
The Beatles is a lot more expensive than Kylie, I think.
I know that. No, well,
I mean, Kylie has been in Doctor Who. Russell was probably like, hey, Kyles.
if you let me finish,
No.
I wasn't going to say Beatles. I know the Beatles are bigger than Kylie Minogue. I'm saying
Why does he travel with
someone as stupid as you. I was going to say the jukebox.
Still not used.
Still not used. But Rogue's, I don't know, Bluetooth speaker got used.
Yeah. Bluetooth.
I don't know. Where was it coming from? The Bluetooth speaker?
Yeah.
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 That whole spaceship scene, I loved it when they walked past the TARDIS and they called it a shed. It gave me
That was funny.
PTSD to the Starbase.
The shed was a TARDIS all along. Rachel
shed.
Talalay is like, I've got to direct this shit.
The shed is a TARDIS.
Whoa!
And the keep out sign
Falls
falls
off. and then the light at the top goes. Do you think Russell was like, this is genius?
They'll never see this coming. The shed.
Anyways, so yeah, Starbeast reference and PTSD there. But
I
then,
don't know. I don't think it was a Starbeast reference. It's just what it kind of reminded me of.
but then you get to see that now. This is a ship.
It was a penis joke.
Oh, was it?
Oh, I think it was like my ship's bigger than yours kind of thing.
I think you're just a bit horny, mate.
Well,
Well-
it's a very gay episode.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah,
Dog stood in like a little trap, which comes back, the little triangle trap.
I like that.
His little booties are stuck on the
Bro,
floor.
do you know what I hated? I'm sorry, like, with Peace and Love, it just could have been done in a different way. Why did he have to throw the fucking psychic paper to hit the button?
Oh god, yeah, that was lame.
It reminded me of in Endgame, how a rat goes across the console that brings back Ant-Man.
Yeah.
A rat goes across the thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it presses a button that brings back Ant-Man.
Should've
It
just done
reminded me
that.
of that, where like he just there's a way you can do it, surely.
I think just no matter what you, no matter what you say or what you do,
What you say or what you do, they
I
still
think
love me.
it always looks lame when you have like a shot of something flying through the air, like when PCAP gets his Sonic at the end of Hellbent, and it like is like those shots of it flying through the air,
Yeah.
and then they like CGI it into his hand because they haven't actually made the Sonic at that point.
That's right. That's right.
But yeah, anytime you see something slow mo just like spiraling through the air, it just looks so lame, which is what sort of happened here. But
Okay, it's all right.
it's fine. We'll let it pass. It's a pretty camp episode.
I
so.
saw on Twitter. So the faces.
Oh yes, I was about to move past that. I'm totally
So
forgot.
someone, isn't it got one of the weird doctors in it?
Yeah, so the Scream with a Shell Cut, which I've not seen.
Yeah, what is? Yeah. So
I think it's so funny because Richard E. Grant played like a doc.
that's it.
basically.
Richard E. Grant. Yeah.
Which I think it's an animation.
It's an animation. Yeah.
Um,
So it's canon.
it is now.
What the fuck?
Which I don't really give a shit. Like,
I think I saw The Fugitive in there.
they were all there. Yeah, all the boys and the girls. They were all there. So I thought that was fun. I actually like shit. When I saw Joe, I was like, "Fuck yeah, Joe!"
You slapped your knee. You threw your fist in the air.
Yeah. My boy P-Cat was
Yeah,
there.
they were all there.
Eccleston was there with a big target on his head.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
With love from
Yeah.
Russell T Davis, Julie Gardner, Phil Fox.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, all the gang
It's
was
such
there.
bullshit. It doesn't even make sense why
What?
David's face was just there first.
Yeah, but I suppose if you're looking at it from like a Disney Plus audience, that's when the Disney Plus goes, "Oh, that was the previous one," and then all the audience starts going, "Oh, they're all the previous
the
ones."
14th though.
But they recognise that it's David
It was the
Tennant.
10th.
Was Tennant there twice?
Nah, I thought they would have done that.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. It's the 10th Doctor. It's not even the 14th.
Yeah, but audiences will just be like, "Oh, that's a past version of the."
Sorry,
Doc."
they're not. What you're trying to say is they're not as fucking stupid and as nitpicky as me for realizing that it's not the 14th Doctor, it's actually the 10th.
But why does that matter?
It just does. Okay.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? You're the most nitpicky motherfucker I know. You
Well,
know
'cause-
why.
I
Do you want to hear one other little nitpick funny thing?
go on.
So the Duchess,
Yeah,
Susie,
yeah, they keep killing her.
they keep killing her. The Duchess, her bird form looks like
Her.
but she takes the body of the Duchess. So she already looks like the bird before she takes the body. So it's like, if I took your body, I already look like you. Do you know what I'm saying?
But did we ever see her?
You do.
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
But did we see her in bird form before she took the Duchess's body?
I think you do. I think you do.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, no, maybe you don't. Maybe I'm like tripping or something. That's like common flu med. That's
Yeah. All them pingers you're taking, mate.
all the pingers. Yeah.
But yeah, so
But
yeah.
that was just the weirdest like rabbit hole I went down. I'm
That's
pretty
okay. I love how camp the Duchess was. Like I thought, like I'm so used to her being Susie, and I've seen her in a few other things where she is that quite serious.
Star
I don't want to
Wars.
say one note, but she's that more reserved
Kenobi,
character, quite a firm
Game
character.
of Thrones.
Seeing her just go like balls to the wall with this was just amazing to
I
watch.
loved how silly they were.
Yeah, silly
It
boys.
It worked for me in such an amazing way
Yeah.
that I didn't think it would,
Mm-hmm.
and it did.
And then they basically swap ships, so they leave the bloody Dungeons and Dragons dice-filled ship, and then they go into the TARDIS.
That's one for all you boys out there.
Nice lighting in the TARDIS, I thought. I like little colours.
Yeah.
Um,
So there are a few people on Twitter,
there's always a few people on Twitter, mate.
religious types mostly,
Right.
who are a bit mad that the Doctor is gay.
Oh, well, get fucked.
Okay.
That's all I got to say to that.
Yeah. Well, how do you? What are your thoughts on? How did you find it? It was the first time we've seen it. I think it worked great.
Yeah, honestly, like I didn't even think about it. I was just like, this is good chemistry. Do you know what I mean?
This
Like,
is so Bridgerton. You said to yourself,
I said this.
"Oh, this is so gay."
Yeah, I've always sort of thought, since the Doctor became a woman, I was like, oh, we're obvious. Like, I don't think the Doctor's sexuality is clearly going to become so fluid. I feel like as a result of that. So I don't
It's
really.
a really great video called "Is Doctor Who transgender now?" It's really great. It's made by a wonderful transgender creator. I thought it was a really good video. I think that, and it kind of fits in with this, where it's just the idea of the sexuality is just fluid. I think it worked great. I understand why people think that maybe it was a little bit rushed. I understand that.
Oh, okay.
But I've met lovely ladies on a night out, and it feels like you've known them your whole life, baby.
I could understand people thinking it's a bit rushed, but I think if you look at the context of the two characters, two people who have lost a lot, two people that just travel around, don't really find people like them. And so I think whenever the Doctor finds someone that is kind of like him, I think that's when he forms a bit of a connection with them.
That's what I got from it.
Yeah. It's like an instant like, oh, you actually understand me. Which I thought that whole TARDIS scene and everything leading up to that is sort of what that was.
Yeah, I agree.
Fun.
It was a bit like they kept like teasing the kids. It's like, we know it's gonna happen.
I was like, is Connor gonna have to do a backflip or not? Please just tell me.
It was a front flip, by the way.
Nah.
For some reason, everyone kept saying back flip.
I think you said backflip.
I said front, and that would be impossible.
You said it.
Well, I don't have to do it because they fucking kiss. Like I knew they would.
Yep.
I'm that good. I read the script in advance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You friends with Kate Herron and Bione Redman?
Speaking of those lovely ladies, they were fucking great.
Bring them back.
I say bring them back.
Bring them back. Give them the show.
Give them the show?
Yeah. Give them
Well,
the show.
it just got given back to Russell.
That's true. I think I stand by, like, Russell's scripts are good. Like, they are good. And like, he has great scripts out there for sure in Doctor Who. But I do stand by that. I think he does a really good job, an even better job at looking after other people's scripts. Do you know what I mean? Like, because this was, like, I think the best sort of run-of-the-mill standard run-around episode of Doctor Who we've had in this era.
Yeah, well, I hate to say it, but I was thinking, like, and I had this in Boom. I was going to say Doom. I had this in Boom, where I was like, why am I enjoying this so much? And I'm like, oh, I see. It's a different writer. I was just enjoying a different writer.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
agree. I think it's refreshing.
Call me Gus, but I really enjoyed a different writer.
Who is Gus?
It's from Mummy and the Orient Express.
Yeah, but why do you want me to call you Gus?
That's what the AI says. Call me Gus. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Me dog's locked in fucking Costa.
I'm sorry, JD. I hope it's okay.
She was in this episode.
JD Whittaker was in this
Yeah.
episode, and so was
Richard E. Grant.
Yeah. So what's the deal with that? I sound like Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal with airplane food?
We just talked about Richard E. Grant.
I know. I just don't get it. Is it?
Don't question it. It's just like a reference. I think Russell was just like,
Well, why didn't he put in like the?
he slapped his knee. He
and
cheered.
he threw his fist in the air.
Why didn't he put what?
That's actually something that's actually me memeing on Richard E. Grant because he said that.
I know. Yeah.
Oh, you.
Someone has retweeted that as well with when acting
Do you know what
like
movie
it was
he's
him.
talking about?
Isn't it Rise of Skywalker?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. When it came out.
What the fuck is he on?
He loves Star Wars. I love Richard E. Grant.
He's
though.
in it, so
Yeah. He's such a wholesome guy though.
he is lovely.
I love him.
He's so sweet.
Sweet man.
Why didn't they put the Mr. Bean doctor there? What's his name? Rowan Atkinson.
Oh, well, I suppose if you did that, then you'd have to put like the 12 doctors that are also in that 10-minute episode.
Didn't see them off it right there?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Steven's like, where is my... Why aren't you recognizing my canon? You put fucking Joe Martin in there. Why aren't you putting your boy's canon in there?
Yeah. They could have done all the the faces from the Tom Baker episode.
Yeah, the Morbius.
Yeah, the Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
It's Morbin time. Matt Smith.
It's fucking really is Morbin time, isn't it?
It did look kind of weird, all the faces, but I was there for it.
I liked it. Someone asked Matt Smith the other day, they were like, do you think the Doctor would cross over into Westeros? And you just got to think, I just feel for Matt in those conversations where he has to be like, he's obviously front facing. He's like, oh yeah, I think he'd like, run around and
He's
do
probably
this. I
thinking,
think
like,
he'd
what
have
a fucking ridiculous. Stupid,
I'd love to see them
dumbass
try
question.
and solve make the Targaryens better. But yeah, internally he must be like, what fucking question is that?
That's
Like,
so
am I just your puppet?
That's so stupid. Yeah, look, I guess like it's a nice problem to have. Like I'm sure, he's never going to escape that role.
No,
But it's a nice problem to have. But it must get so annoying.
just stupid fucking questions.
All the doctors probably like have a sigh of relief when like a 60th or a 50th airs and they don't have to get asked about like, they won't get asked about the 70th until maybe 5 years.
Oh, they have a few years buffer.
They have a few years,
Yeah.
I reckon by like 2020, 20 something, they'll ask them again.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
6
awesome.
months. We were talking about the 70th last week, weren't we? So
I
think-
do sometimes wonder what they'll do for the 70th though. Matt Smith running around Westeros.
on a dragon.
Come on, stop it. Don't
Hello, Westeros.
be- Who takes the throne takes the
the seven
Westeros.
realms.
But bad news, everyone.
Because guess who?
who?
Daemon Targaryen.
I like that story of when Ryan Gosling's like, he loves that scene.
Mm.
He's like, I was watching this scene with Matt Smith and he was talking to all these spaceships and I just thought it was,
I love Doctor Who.
It was wickedly talented. Dude, I thought that God on my head fault.
This is a good conversation.
Jeez, I'm
This is
sorry, I'm really
good.
trying here. My head is killing me.
Are we talking
Mr. Bridgerton.
Mr. Bridgerton? Which one's Mr. Bridgerton?
I'm trying.
The
this
bad
isn't
boy?
even a bit.
The mean.
Rogue, what's his name?
Oh, Rogue.
Jonathan
Yeah,
Groff.
Jonathan Groff.
I'm sorry. I'm not even trying.
That's
to be
okay.
A dick.
Try harder.
I'm sorry.
Jonathan Groff.
He was so great.
Yeah, he's wickedly talented.
He's wickedly talented. He fit in that universe so well.
He does. I hope he comes back. Surely he will, the way it ended.
Find me.
Find me.
I love that.
I kind of like the idea that he won't find him, but he's always looking for him. I think that would be like a cute little.
There's as many atoms as there are as many atoms.
And then maybe when
universes.
Valar Dechem's playing, when he's about to regenerate, he looks through a crowd and he just sees him for a split second, and then someone walks in front and he's gone.
Rogue, is that you?
Is that you?
Um,
Drops ring, slow mo to the
Oh.
floor, like with Matt's regen.
I love the ring. Is it going to be there in every episode now?
That'd be cute if it is.
I love that.
Yeah. Go right.
I wish there was a little line like, technically I'm married. I would like that, even though I hate the whole River Song thing.
Fuck. That's so
Bridgerton.
Series 6 and Bridgerton.
Well, come on. They can't reference it.
Nah. Don't reference River Song.
Why not?
Well, it's in the past.
So is all the old doctors' faces.
Let's get along with the plot. What did you think?
Without any further ado, let's get on with the review.
That was really lame. What did you think of the girls' subplot doing their thing? Turns out she's a little shapeshifter.
The ladies.
The ladies.
The ladies.
Asked you a question, Connor.
I know, I'm trying. I think Ruby got a bit sublimed, but I liked it. It was a bit like, I go down the pub and men are horrible.
Yeah.
But I was there for it.
Yeah. I like it.
I go down to the pub.
I like Violent Ruby.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Violent Ruby too.
I liked like the plot twist when it like cuts back and it's got Poker Face playing and she's like beating the shit out of this other one. And then at the end that bird comes in and she's like, look what she did to my nose.
I'm so here for this episode.
Yeah, it's funny,
It
wasn't it?
had a really good vibe to it that I haven't had since Space Babies.
Just a vibe check, wasn't it?
Dare I say it? They mentioned Space Babies.
They did.
They did
I
mention
was like
Space.
Leonardo DiCaprio clicking.
I'm like,
My favourite episode
my
of the
favorite
season.
episode of the series. The episode that turned my entire family off Doctor Who.
Yay.
One that I love very much, Space Babies.
Yeah, so...
Oh, I love the Carla scene.
Oh, yeah, when he thinks Ruby's dead and it cuts to Carla and... Oh, so good.
It was a shirt, you're right.
Yeah, it was a orange... For those fans tracking, our tracking of the show's clothing, it was an orange shirt that she was wearing.
I was convinced, folks, that
Yes.
we'd see the... Well, I wouldn't say convinced, but I was like, oh, it's the orange jumper from last week.
So, it wasn't. But
Oh,
Shooty
this
gave
is
Carla...
so fashionable.
Shooty gave Carla a bit of this
I will keep you safe.
about Ruby.
Oh, I get it.
Be whole again.
Was it really about Ruby? I didn't know that.
I just thought...
Thank you for letting our audience know. I love that scene. I thought it was really good and it fit. And I love the ending.
Mm-hmm. They're all stood in a little triangle. And it's like, oh shit, can you save Ruby or not? Dunno, bruv.
Doctor. Do you know what? I don't know though, because like, you know how Ruby's like, I have a mum called Carla and a granny called Cherry. You think like, couldn't they just like the shapeshifters, didn't they get their memories as well?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think they just stole their looks.
Excuse me. So not like Zygons, but they
Not
get
like
their
Zygons.
memories.
No.
My sister.
Your sister?
No, you know Osgood, the grave. my sister.
It's not like that.
No, it's not like
No,
they
I
have
don't get
memories,
Ruby's mum.
Okay, all right. So I love that. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It's not the first time that Captain Jack kissed the Doctor, but Rogue isn't Captain Jack.
Rogue isn't confirmed, not Captain Jack.
He's not a Time Lord either.
That kiss felt very earned, I thought.
Yeah, I liked it, and I like how he's like, I know you can't do it, so I will, but I'm not going to let Ruby die. I'm going to go in and I'm going to save the day.
I didn't know how him just knocking Ruby out was very easy. That's the one thing I thought. I was like,
yeah, how did he do that?
And then I thought, didn't they get teleported to like an incinerator machine or something?
Yes.
So he's just dead?
That's the thing. It's like, I'm sure they'll do some.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rogue had like gay powers or something.
I just thought it was like a little bit bullshit, but like it's fine.
What, that they get?
That he just nudged Ruby out, but then also, don't worry, he won't die. He'll be fine.
He was also the last to drop.
Yeah, he was. Very
So he
convenient.
can get one last, find me.
Find me.
Every show has shit like that, though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fun to complain about it, but it's like, it just makes the episodes more fun. Yeah,
So
how did he move her?
The birds just got fucking incinerated.
I guess. Yeah. That's not very doctory, is it? It's
just the spiders and the
Yeah.
arachnids in the UK.
Is it? Yeah. Is this fucking Jodie's doctor just letting all the creatures die? Like, I did like the line where it's like, it's a long time for them to suffer.
Yeah, very dark talk. Very dark talk. What?
I think.
I thought the bird's dying.
Yeah, well, it's kind of sad, isn't it? Like, I think they weren't that evil. I think they were just trying to have a bit. They just love drama.
Yeah, they like a bit of hot goss, didn't they?
Yeah,
me.
they probably watched Love Island and Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
The Farmer Wants a Wife.
I did think
that kind of thing.
My ongoing theory, I guess, or ongoing tracking I've been doing, where like almost every episode has some.
So we know it's gonna be bullshit then.
Almost every episode has some form of the story relates to storytelling or something. Like the Boogeyman was to create a childhood story.
What was Booms?
Booms, I can't remember. I can't go through them all now. But
There's one.
Maybe not.
What was Dot and Bowles?
I don't know. I've not gone there. I'm thinking about Rogue right now. But I've been saying that this whole storytelling thing. It's all about telling stories. It's been like a through line through a couple of the episodes. And this one, I was like,
only a couple, it seems.
Shit, these guys are like playing stories. You know what I mean? They love watching stories.
You know who else loves stories?
Sutek.
Big Finish.
Okay. We love.
I was going to say Sutek
for the love of stories.
I did. Okay, so also no snow.
No snow.
Twice in 1 week.
Yeah, no Jon Snow.
And Susan Twist cameo was just a painting.
Yeah, which I liked. It was a nice change of pace. I thought she was going to start moving at one point and go all Harry Potter on us. Hello, I'm a painting. Hello,
I'm Susan Twist.
More like Susan Tapestry.
What does that mean?
Tapestry is like it's like a painting, like a thing. Like
that was good, and that deserved a laugh if I knew what it was.
Yeah,
that was really good actually.
Thanks, man.
That was very Bridgerton of you. So yeah, but she was playing a mother again.
Tapestry isn't technically a painting. I just want to clarify that.
Right, I wouldn't know,
but wherever listeners
tapestry.
Know where I was going.
That sounds like fine china or something. Is it something that just sit like tapestry is like something that sits on like a shelf?
Nah, it's more like I think tapestry is more of like a clothy thing, but don't worry, it was
cloth.
Tapestry sounds like the tap dance industry.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't worry, I'm going down a rabbit hole here.
Is it the cold and flu medicine, or am I tripping?
I think a bit of both.
So is it any connection that she's playing her mother again? She played her mother last week. It's like Lord Bridgerton's mother. She's dead and she's haunting this place.
Oh, she's his mum. Mummy.
I love the ending.
Just like the final scene.
The salute.
The salute. The nice little hug at the end with the Doctor and Ruby. When Ruby wants a second hug, because it's sort of like, I did almost die. Remember that?
I did like that. It reminded me of you, where it was like, you don't have to move on so quickly. And you're like, yes, I do, because I'm a man and I need to move on.
I have adventures to go on.
Emotions are for wusses.
I've never said that in my life.
And then she's like, it's okay if you're feeling sad.
I love... This is why another reason why I just think the whole 14 going to therapy and resetting just kind of doesn't necessarily work, because the 15th Doctor has immediately just been like, don't worry, I don't need to talk about it. I'm just going to go off.
What am I watching fucking Jodie's Doctor again?
It's like, surely the point of the Doctor going to therapy is that like he now understands that he needs to slow down and have those conversations.
I don't know if he went to therapy. I think he just like stopped.
Well, they did say it's like therapy, but backwards or something. Like that is the implied thing, is that he's going to stop and talk and reset. But now like he's immediately like, nah, well, I'm still not going to talk about my feelings.
I think it was implied that Doctor's life did it, and this one is like...
No, they say that 14 goes to therapy so that 15 can be better.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong, actually. Yeah, I did say that bullshit.
Bullshit ending, but that's okay.
Well, he fell in love. What can you expect?
No, I don't mind the ending to Rogue. I'm saying the bullshit ending to the Giggle. But that's okay.
So good to you or not.
So good to you or not is my thoughts on the Giggle.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just like rocking around, getting back
Christmas tree, let the Christmas be replaced.
That's it. Into the TARDIS, roll the credits. And
where shall we go? Anywhere. That's a line from the trailer.
Fucking shots of Susan Twist in the next time trailer. Boom, boom, boom.
Do you know what? I wish they didn't do that, because it would have been a really good surprise for people watching it if they hadn't caught up on it yet, like hadn't picked up on it yet.
Well, now they're going, I've seen you before.
Yeah, but they could have just left that for the episode, I think.
Fucking cares.
I care.
Doesn't affect me. My enjoyment. That's what's important.
Yeah. All that matters is my opinion.
More me.
Even more of me. All that matters is that I love this episode.
Yep.
I don't care what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter. My opinion is supreme. And I thought that them showing Sutek in the trailer was a fucking disgrace.
Might not be Sutek.
Oh, who cares?
But there's pyramids in the background.
Oh, I'm so sick of hearing that stupid twat's name.
Sutek.
Yes.
Sutek's not a stupid twat.
I haven't even seen the episode.
Neither have I. But you will do.
In Tales of the TARDIS.
When Tales of the TARDIS. So let's just quickly jump to three quick things here. The news.
And I was having such a nice day.
Thanks,
Chris.
That's
That's in a while.
Yeah, we've not been doing news because we've been doing reviews. 2 bits of news and then 1 bit of excitement. Okay, one good thing, amazing thing, Tales of the TARDIS. We're getting a bonus episode of Tales of the TARDIS. You guys have probably seen it. That's the little... What?
Sorry, continue.
That's the little mini-series that came out last year that sort of, was like a new package of a few classical episodes where they had like Peter Davison and Tegan Jovanka looking back at Earthshock and all that. Great series. If you've not seen them before, they're on BBC iPlayer. They're beautiful, beautiful
And it had Ace in it.
Ace was in one.
Or should I say Dorothy?
Perry was in one.
Do you get it? Or should I say Dorothy?
Yes.
It's Power of the Doctor. I hate that it has... you said... I just remembered you sent this last night in the group chat. It's Millie and Shooty.
So we've got a new episode of Tales of the TARDIS coming out between part 1 of the finale and part 2 of the finale, and it will be Shooty and Millie that are doing it.
That's so dumb, and it depletes the entire reason of doing it. The whole reason of doing it is to bring back old people. They're literally the current companion and Doctor.
But here's my theory, is that this was already going to be made. And then Russell went, I've not really done much for the 60th. Oh, I know. And then that's when he...
Well, because they built the set?
Because the set was already built, because we know it's in the Remember TARDIS, it's in the trailer. It's going to be in...
Isn't it the Memory TARDIS?
The Memory TARDIS. They call it the Remembered TARDIS, some of them do. Some of them call it a Memory TARDIS. It's weird. They changed the name.
Is it on the Blu-ray for the 60th Blu-ray?
No.
Why not?
Well, it'll take up a lot of space, would be my thought, because they were all like an hour and a half long.
Oh, yeah. No, maybe they could have just done the scenes, like the...
but it doesn't really work like that.
That's how I watched it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, that's how I watched it. But it'll be like people will be like, well, what's the point of just getting the scenes when the point is
whatever, Aiden, be a fucking nitpicky
I'd buy a
bitch.
Blu-ray of Tales of the TARDIS. I'd do that.
It's like, you remember they used to do, there's like the Dalek box set and the Cybermen box set.
Yeah.
And the Sontaran box set. Very strange.
Very strange. They were in like steelbooks.
Yeah, it was
like
weird.
the Dalek steelbook.
Yeah, that was weird.
Weird.
Yeah.
But Yeah, so that's going to be cool. It's just like a cool bit of bonus content.
Oh yeah. So do you think it's going to be the pyramid at the end of the world, or what the fuck it's called?
Or the pyramids of Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, pyramid at the end of the world with PCAF and the monks. I put a tweet up about that already. Bring back the monks.
Bring back the fuck. It's
Bring
the
'em
monks.
back.
That's doing the big. The one who waits is a monk.
Mm-hmm. And also Ruby's mum.
Well, we do see
Ruby's mum, more like Ruby's monk.
Well, we do see the Doctor in like a monk cloak
In the trailer.
in the trailer.
Oh, do you? I don't know.
Huh?
I didn't catch that, but yeah.
Oh, well, you're clearly not paying attention.
Yeah, I just have a head cold.
Oh god, it's so bad.
me.
But
yeah, that's cool. A bit of a more sad.
do you think?
news.
Sorry, just quickly. Do you
Okay.
think it is the pyramid at the end of the world?
The pyramids of Mars? Yes, I do think it's the pyramids of Mars.
Because it's setting up Sutek.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like end of part 1 is like, it's Sutek. And the Doctor's like, I've met you before. Turns to camera. BBC, check out BBC iPlayer tells the TARDIS this Thursday.
Doctor,
I'll be
who's
telling
Sutek? Ruby,
More like, who tech?
it's Sutek. Doctor, who's Sutek? Well, I'm going to explain it to you because nobody knows who the fuck he is, and he's now the biggest villain in the history of the world,
Press
apparently.
the red
according to
button
Russell.
to go to Tales of the TARDIS to find out who
Push
Sutek the Destroyer
button
is.
and let me know. You know, that was meant to be a Space Baby,
Yeah,
so
and
they
then it
could get
got
the
cut.
rights to it.
I don't know if they couldn't get the rights or if it just got cut. It's sort of my theory.
Why? If they already paid for it.
That might have been a pacing thing. I don't know. I think it should have been in there. I think it sucks.
If they
it's not.
did- if they
Don't worry. No, we're gonna stick with.
If they
we're gonna stick
didn't,
with where we
no,
are.
but if they didn't play it, do they have to pay for it still?
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer.
You're supposed to know this kind of
I'm
stuff.
not an entertainment lawyer.
You're supposed to know this stuff.
Anywho, but sad news. Everyone will know this before, but it's the first episode that we've recorded since this. But William Russell sadly passed earlier in the week. He obviously played Ian Chesterton, the first Doctor's companion. And
Yeah.
even before I watched Classic Who, like I knew who Ian was, and I always was like, he seems like such a cool, kind companion. And now I've watched Classic Who. He definitely is that, and
Yeah.
all reports are that William Russell is like that as a person.
Yeah.
So
99.
99,
Nuts.
what an innings, man!
Yeah, it is an innings. It's great. Bless him, yeah.
Makes the ending of Power of the Doctor all that more special, doesn't it?
It does. I'm so glad that he came back and that Chibnall put it in there
Yeah,
and that he agreed to come back.
yeah,
And yeah, what more can you want than a life well lived?
yeah,
It's sad, but it's almost like it feels like, you know, what more can you want really? You had your time, you know? That's all you can need or want.
What a guy, and yeah, just seemed like a lovely, lovely dude.
It'd be weird because we're going to resume season 2 when we're done with this, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see him now that he's passed.
Yeah, I think there'll be a touch of like,
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah. Has Barbara passed away, the actress?
She did a while ago, yeah.
Right, so it's just Caroline Ford now,
Mm-hmm.
who notoriously is returning next week.
Obviously, Susan Twist, more like Susan
There's always a twist.
Sutek. I don't know.
Always a twist.
But also, Connor, today, the day of recording and the day this
Oh,
episode
yeah.
comes out,
Happy
4-year
birthday.
anniversary of the pod.
Woo, happy birthday,
I didn't-
50%.
Isn't it?
50%.
Is it June 8th? Was that when our first episode?
That's
Yeah.
when we first released.
I had
Rose.
June 6th in my head.
That's true. I thought I had the 12th. That's today. Happy 4.
Did you check?
Yes, I checked.
Okay, well, I'm just...
Yes, I checked.
just
I'm not just
checking.
going to fucking go.
Okay,
It's today.
Thank you if you've been there from the start, or if you've just been here for a few months, or even just for today. Thank you for watching. 4 years of the pod. It's been going for a while, and it's still going,
Yeah,
for better or for worse.
What do you want me to say other than thank you, folks? I feel like it's not 4 is just like it's not as special as like 3 or 5.
I don't think... Oh, I was going to say, I don't think it matters till we get to 10 now.
Well, 5's pretty big.
I'll give you a high 5 at 5.
You said at 5.
He's got me.
Nah, God.
A 4-year anniversary. High 5.
Oh, yeah, happy
All right.
4 years.
Connor
If I'm feeling
Hanneman.
well enough, I'll do a live stream tonight to celebrate it.
Connor Hannum.
But I feel like shit, folks.
Connor Hannum.
Yep.
Can you please give me a score out of 10 for
8
Rogue?
out of 10.
8.
Rogue was really fun.
It was really fun. It was really fun. I think you're right, but not 8 right.
Wow.
I think had I like got a bit more
8.
emotionally invested.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to look at my previous scores of the season, and I gave Church and Ruby Road and Space Babies 7s. And I'm sort of here like, I think it's slightly better than those episodes. So I'm gonna,
What, is it better than Space Base? What are you, nuts?
Yeah, so I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Of course it is.
I'm giving it a 7.5 because I gave Boom an 8. And I don't think it's Boom level.
No.
Wayo.
But it's definitely my third favourite episode this season.
Yeah, I think so. Pretty consistent season.
I
now,
reckon
isn't it?
73 Yards is number 1.
Definitely.
Boom is 2.
Yep.
Rogue is 3.
Yeah, I agree.
And then I go Space Babies, then Devil's Corn, and then Don Bowl.
Yeah, I agree.
So excited for next week?
Oh, yeah.
It looks really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm keen, mate.
I'm excited. I hope it's as wickedly talented as Russell keeps teasing.
The biggest finale he's ever done. Can't
Are you
wait.
trying to fucking annoy people?
Let's wrap the show
Why say shit like that?
because he's excited. Guys, we'll be back on
Because he's
Tuesday.
excited.
We want your reviews down in the comments below.
Oh god, hopefully I'm feeling better than the next one.
You will. I manifesting it. Thanks so much for watching, listening, 4 years. It's been a bloody blast. There was a little in loving memory
Sorry.
of William Russell, by the way, at the end. I was going to say that on that news segment.
I didn't say it. I didn't see it.
Yeah, there was a sneaky. They got that in real quick, which I thought was cool.
That is really. Would they have to like re-export the episode?
Yeah.
That must have taken a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
But yeah, guys, we'll be back on Tuesday to preview part 1 of the finale, The Legend of Ruby Sunday.
Massive
Having
legend
a fun
here.
day.
You can see I'm having a fun day. Meet my friend. It's the legend of Ruby Sunday.
It's Aidan and Connor's podcast. We're doing Doctor Who reviews.
4 years
Doing
on
Doctor Who reviews.
Do you know, if there's any reason to subscribe, it's this. We haven't missed a week in 4 years.
That's a fact.
That is fucking insane.
Yeah, man. I don't know why I said that like
It
that.
really is crazy when you think about it.
It's dumb.
I have a load of photos to post today. I'm going to be posting them on socials and stuff.
Well, check out the socials at 50 Doctor, guys.
I'm going to go home and go back to bed.
I'm pretty sleepy this morning. I feel like I started this pod with so much energy, and in the back half, I just was like, fuck, I'm getting a bit sleepy now.
It felt like a fever dream for me.
Yeah, I
Even
think
driving here, I felt I felt like I was like, I did actually go a little bit off the road.
I think I accidentally put
That's
acid
because I
in my
looked at
coffee.
someone shocking.
You're such a dirty pig.
Sorry, folks.
I think I put acid in my coffee by accident.
You put acid in your coffee bag
Because everything's just like dripping now and revolving.
That's like a Simpsons joke when Marge drinks the water and they put acid in it.
Classic.
The walls are melting again.